Honda unveils world's first and new V3 engine with electrical compressor at EICMA 2024. Before we even start talking about the new V3 engine from Honda, let's look back 40 years ago in 1983 when Freddie Spencer, riding for Honda, became the youngest 500cc world champion ever. 2 years later, to celebrate his success, Honda released the NS400, a bike claimed to be a round-going replica of Spencer's machine. The result is a fast, small, very light two-stroke sports bike, beautifully finished with wide outstanding handling and road holding. The outer pair of cylinders are arranged forwards and down with a vertical middle cylinder. It is a light, narrow unit, no wider than a parallel twin. The 90-degree V3 layout allows the chassis to be kept extremely compact, mounted in a lightweight aluminum box section frame. The engine weight is low and carried forward to give a good center of gravity. The carburetors, and yes, in the 80s there were carburetors, were carefully arranged inside the V to keep the engine short, hence the wheelbase can be kept short too. Weighing only 395 pounds with a 54.5-inch wheelbase, the NS is the lightest and quickest bike in its class. It is fast, nimble and responsive. Unlike many sporting two-strokes, the power the NS makes is not that picky or rough. Honda used their own version of an exhaust power valve called ATAC, auto-controlled torque amplification chambers, on the front two cylinders to keep the power spread at low revs. Now let's hear a little bit the sound of the NS400R, the Honda's first V3 two-stroke engine. The water-cooled 75-degree V3 engine is being newly developed for larger displacement motorcycles and has been designed to be extremely slim and compact. It features the world's first electrical compressor for motorcycles, which is able to control compression of the intake air irrespective of engine RPM, meaning that high response torque can be delivered even from lower RPM. In addition, the electrical compressor allows a high degree of freedom of layout of all components in the limited space available on a motorcycle and efficient centralization of mass. It also does not require any form of intercooler. Honda's motorcycle business aims to provide products that meet the needs of various customers by offering a wide range of products for commuters to fun models. In addition, Honda is taking on the challenge of developing advanced technologies by adding electric motorcycles and other products to its product lineup to meet the diversifying needs of today's customers. Honda sees the development of this V3 engine with an electrical compressor as a new challenge in the area of internal combustion engines, and its goal is to enable customers to further experience the joy of riding and owning a motorcycle. Honda plans to apply the new V3 engine to larger displacement models in the future and will continue its development toward mass production. At EICMA 2024, Honda unveils ICE Concept, a revolutionary 75 degrees V3 engine with electric supercharger. In parallel with the electric transition, Honda is pushing forward with the development of internal combustion engines at EICMA 2024. The ICE concept will power the Japanese manufacturer's new medium-high displacement motorbikes, set to arrive in the not-so-distant future. Applied for the first time on a motorbike engine, the electric supercharger is able to control intake air pressure independently of engine speed, resulting in high torque delivery from low RPM. In this configuration, the supercharger does not need an intercooler. In addition, the new ICE concept has extremely compact dimensions, both longitudinally and transversely, and gives the designers ample freedom in the positioning of all components in the limited space of a motorbike, allowing centralization of mass. The V3 engine is not new to Honda. Those with a good memory will remember the legendary NS400R two-stroke of the mid-1980s, the forerunner of this project. Honda's engineers have applied some innovative thinking to what their next generation of high-efficiency, high-output internal combustion engines could look, feel, and perform like, and design something very special. The water-cooled 75 degrees V3 engine is being newly developed for larger displacement machines and has been designed to be extremely slim and compact. It features the world's first electrical compressor for motorcycles, which is able to control compression of the intake air irrespective of engine RPM, meaning that high response torque can be delivered even from lower RPM. In 1980s, Honda developed its first V3 engine. It was the NS400R. But 40 years later, and in completely different world, the potential of this new direction is obvious, with breathtaking possibilities in terms of models to come. Development will continue towards mass production and towards Honda's goal to enable customers to further experience the unique joy of riding and owning a motorcycle. Honda's vision for innovation and fun has no limits. Honda's V3 engine project shows its commitment to diverse riders. It combines practical commuter models with bikes designed purely for fun. This approach supports Honda's goal to make riding enjoyable and accessible, regardless of bike type and experience level. Recently, Honda expanded its lineup to include electric and hybrid models. This change addresses rising consumer demand for sustainability and versatility. The V3 engine development highlights the ongoing value of internal combustion technology. It appeals to performance riders who still love the thrill of a powerful gasoline engine. But what actually this means for the motorcycle industry? With this V3 engine, Honda is pioneering a new era in motorcycle engineering, blending the speed and responsiveness of a supercharged engine with the adaptability and efficiency of electrical control. This unique integration may pave the way for further innovations, not just for Honda, but for the motorcycle industry as a whole. In the future, Honda plans to implement this engine across various high-displacement models, aiming to bring the new engine into mass production. This move signals Honda's continued leadership in technological advancement and its dedication to providing products that enhance the riding experience. We were able to see as a public this engine displayed at EICMA 2024. The V3 with an electrical compressor is poised to be a defining feature of Honda's future lineup, blending heritage with cutting-edge performance and inspiring a new generation of riders.